is not only Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also the month dedicated to help raise awareness against domestic violence as well as bullying in schools.
Every 9 seconds, a woman in the U.S. is assaulted or beaten.
Domestic violence is the leading cause of injury to women, more than accidents, muggings, rapes combined.
What is domestic violence? In the U.S. and 80 countries, domestic violence is a crime. It is abusive pattern used by your spouse, significant other, or partner with the goal to establish and maintain power and control over its victims.
Domestic violence victims lose nearly 8 million days of paid work per year in the U.S. alone, the equivalent of 32,000 full-time jobs.
You know that the first child abuse case that was ever tried was due to prevention of cruelty to animals. Mary Ellen Edmonds was first recognized as constantly being beaten by her neighbors, but the courts would not do anything because there were no laws to prevent child abuse. However, there were laws to prevent cruelty for animals, so they tried Mary Ellen as an animal and she won the case. If you're having problems with anger, you feel like you want to be violent towards your family, seek help now before it's too late. Stop domestic violence. Studies suggest that up to 10 million children witness some form of domestic violence annually.
Some of the warning signs are verbal abuse, called out of your name, public and private humiliation.
What is that? What are you wearing?
Bruises and injuries, having bruises or injuries that cannot be explained. Violent temper, when the abuser threatens to hurt you, family members, your children, and gets angry in ways that scares you and other people.
You're a idiot.
Controlling behavior, calling your work, checking the mileage on your car, listening in on your phone calls, and managing finances. Extreme jealousy. Your abuser gets jealous, possessive, and even accuses you of flirting or having an affair.
Who was that guy you were talking to?
Isolation. Telling you cannot see family, friends, or go out anywhere.
No, you're not going out with your friends tonight.
Every day in the U.S., more than 3 women are murdered by their husbands or boyfriends.
Stop the violence.
Some of the reasons a victim may stay in an abusive relationship is because they grew up around violence and they feel like it's just normal, but it's not normal. Other reasons are you're ashamed or afraid to tell anybody what's going on in your private life, or you just might not know where to turn to get help. The National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE. You can call this number for help and advice. Dating abuse also happens in teen relationships. If you're a teen that is dating somebody who is being abusive, verbally or physically, there is a phone number that you can call, National Teen Dating Abuse Hotline, 1-866-331-9474. You can call it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Or you can visit the website www.loveisrespect.org. So let's all stick together and try to stop the violence. Whatever it takes. If you have to scream it.
Stop the violence!
Stop the violence! Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
But just remember, there's no excuse for anybody to be mean, hateful towards anyone, especially when they say that they love them.
Stop the violence!
Everyone deserves love. True, pure love. Love should not hurt, and you should not be afraid of the people who say that they love you.
Stop the violence.